Hello, Ryan Fritz here with Science of Cardio. Today we're talking about off-season bow hunting, strength training, or how to prep and get ready for bow season. This is kind of a gym setting, so there's some traditional exercises that you can do. Obviously there's versions of rows, so you can do single arm band rows, you can do barbell rows, you can do a single arm row. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is doing more of a sport specific or a real live kind of out in the field practical application. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go over this as we're actually hunting elk or mule deer or bison or sheep, white-tailed deer. Essentially, you have the weight of the bow. So a good exercise is doing a hold or an isometric, where you're holding resistance or weight. This is light, this is 7 pounds. Most bows are 4 or 5 pounds, depending on kind of what bow you have. But you can modify and change this. You can do time under tension, but this is a good static, shoulder flexion, holding that arm up, simulating holding that bow. Sometimes we get into shots where you're sitting on an animal, maybe the herd or a group of animals are watching you. You're waiting for something to come out behind a tree or a bush, and you have to sit for a long, long time. So I would recommend starting out with like 20 seconds, building up to 30, maybe 45, then 60. And kind of each week going up 15 seconds. I would work up to 2 minutes is your ultimate goal. You can, be sitting there on a giant animal for a long time. So another option with that isometric is to do it with a band or some kind of resistance where you're, again, pulling and you're holding. Okay, again, start out with shorter durations over kind of weeks. I would build this 15 seconds per week, up to 2 minutes. If you can go longer than that, awesome. But that is very realistic to hunting and being out in the field. A more advanced, so this is, what I would recommend if you want to kind of up the ante. Essentially, you're holding your bow out and you're pulling back on your string, and we're doing an isometric hold, okay? So you can sit there, again, 30, 60, 90, 120 seconds and practice working on that. That is gonna be more realistic to your kind of hunt than going in the gym and doing seated rows. Seated rows are gonna be great, you're gonna get stronger, but this holding and the isometrics is where the hunt takes place, and that is usually a game changer or a breaker of whether you're successful with harvesting whatever you're hunting. So try that out for your training. If you have any questions, check out scienceofcardio.com. Thank you.